What it do? What it do? Hey, tea sippers. Come on in. Greetings. Some jazz, some uplifting jazz to get it started. Let's go. Fantastic. Woo, that's a hard one. Hey, Robert Hurd. Hey, Crystal. Let's sip some tea today. What do you have to say? Hey, Betty Yancey. Why you say Laquita? Hey, Leticia. Hey, Vicky. I'm trying to let the regulars come on. Get on up in here. Hey, Carrie. That's you all over everything. Give it a few more minutes. And we're going to crank it up and talk about Daddyo. Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know, that's somebody Daddyo ain't said nothing, have he? He been remaining silent. Thank you. Thank you for what you do. You so very welcome. I so appreciate it. Cause somebody gonna come in a minute. And what we talking about? So I'm just trying to give it a little bit before we start talking ugly, and then they try to, you know. T-Sippers, y'all, thank y'all for coming through with the support, the love for Dolph, the justice for Dolph. And we want full justice, right? You know, I saw this necklace on Daddyo's neck where I saw something. I was thinking, I thought this had his grandmother in it. I thought Dolph, you know, he got Dolph jewelry. No, he got his own. Yes, indeed. Long live Dolph. Full justice for you, my brother. Yeah, let's give them a couple of more minutes to come on in. So we just gonna touch bases on Daddyo. You know, he's been silent, so we think, but I got a few little opinions about that too. AunTeaFee. I need to show my face tonight. Fabuloso burning on the stove, a pot on the stove, straightening, doing some straightening. Did it stop? Hey, Macy. Little thing. Hey, SJ, stop burning and balling that fabulous. That's that. On the stove, in a pot. That's dangerous. Hey. What it do? What it do? What it do? Let me cut it off. Stop playing. Let me cut it off. I don't have that much, but let me cut it off. I visited my niece out of town. She had a red one. It sure smelled good. And I was thinking, what is that? What candle is that? And she said, Fabulosa. And so I got some and thought I would try. Look at my shirt. I have to cut it because this was on the back. Hustle hard. What does it say? And stay humble. Hustle hard and stay humble. That's the word for today. Hustle hard and stay humble. I don't forget what was on the front, but I had to cut this because I said this the message. Right here, this is Dolph. Ain't that Dolph? Hustle hard and stay humble. You are a pretty, thank you, Betty. Sometimes I know I had to go put on a little liner for y'all, you know. Because it's lazy. This is lazy day. But I just wanted to touch bases on Daddyo. You know, what he doing? You know, he repping the CEO position. I think he's still kind of operating. He is like a, what is the chief? Interim. He like an interim CEO in the absence. You know, is he silent? Say he has the right to remain silent. That's what they say when all eyes is on you and them people coming for you, huh? So I'm saying he's silent. Is he in them streets? They say he known in them streets. He play no games. He a OG, right? And some of them hit some time ago. I could have sworn. You could have what? Some of them pops, real silent, kind of just moved, just kind of made me feel like that was Daddy. Oh, did they have a silencer? Folk just started dropping a couple of them, you know, but I don't know. That just kind of crossed my mind some time ago when the get back was kind of fresh, if you know what I mean. I just felt like, you know, he just went through, you know, but I don't know. Dolph trusted him. So we just gonna try to see what the mystery is. He's still doing business for Dolph. He keeping the legacy alive. I think he be at their shows, right? Was he at court? Do he no quit? Do he no quit? As deep as they say he in them streets, I'm talking about quit. And I remember back when Mr. Iron said that he gave his condolences and stuff to, I'm going to call him Daddyo, you know, and Daddyo couldn't stop what was already in motion. Thinking, if he an OG, so that's why I was saying this. There's some people that's higher than Gotti, bigger, because okay, AunTeaFee, don't try to figure that out right now. Okay, Y'all, I'm just saying it gotta be more. Not more. Yeah, not more, more. It was something about what that man said that keep ringing in my head. That there was a couple of folk who would not allow the process to stop. They gave a green light. And it wasn't nothing that Daddyo could do. I'm thinking, well, who the hell was that? Yeah, there, yeah. So, while things are still processing, you know, is Quet gonna talk, or is he gonna go on the trial? Folks say he ain't gonna go to trial. So what that mean? That mean he gonna give up somebody? Huh? Have he gave up enough? Well, no, he ain't gave up enough. He ain't gave up enough. Right? He ain't gave them enough. That there's been quite a few busts. Quite a few raids. The streets is hungry. The streets are kind of dry. Or he will be standing. Or he will be standing. What you mean? What you mean, or he will be standing? Either he gonna take the stand, is he gonna give up who they want? Are you saying, or is he gonna stankin'? Or is he gonna make it to stand trial? Is that what you're saying? Is the streets gonna get him first? Because they say it's a bag on his head. He ain't exempt. I wonder if Gotti got a bag on his head. Knowing that who they want him to tell on is him. And I was watching, oh boy, the other guy, Stan G, when he was talking to Quit. Why he couldn't say nothing about Teasy? When he asked him about Straight Drop, now he said Teasy is Straight Drop. And he said, what did he say? He couldn't talk about it. Ongoing case. Well, did you have an ongoing case with CEO Teasy? I need to. Did you have an ongoing case with CEO Teasy? Because I thought he was a snitch too. Oh, he was a state snitch. Y'all two different snitches? Huh? And since Shondell Barnett got those same charges added to him as Straight Drop, because he was, what they call it, accessory after the fact, why his ass ain't had no trial? Let me go in the other room so I can check that. Let me see what that said. Yeah, so there's a couple of things that's on my mind. Because he definitely said that he couldn't talk about CEOTs, that the streets, no joke. Yeah. What was up with Teasy? And why his name didn't come up at all during the trial? Or is he going to come up? Okay. Or is he going to come up if Quet go to trial? Because I know for a fact that CEO Teasy looked up to Kamisha, Mama Mafia, and Quet. Papa Mafia. Because he got it on his hand. Mafia for life. Truly for life. So let's go in here. Let's check it out. Let's see what they saying about Daddyo. He's just so silent. And even now, with the trial, he was silent before. No, let me say this. He was almost like a silent partner when Dolph was alive. Let me say that. Then after he was assassinated, he was silent. And then after Straight Drop got life, he's been silent. When is he going to talk? So I just need to, us, tea sippers, to get prepared, silence before the war. I need for us to get there. Let's just talk about it. Let's just throw it out in the atmosphere. You know, when us tea sippers start talking about something, somehow or another, something happens, right? Right? So maybe, just maybe, something's brewing. I don't know that it is, but hell, why not throw it out there? It's been working. And then, because we need to hear from him, don't y'all think? Don't y'all think it's time for us to hear from old Daddyo? Dolph loved that man. He respected that man. That man helped him build an empire. So we can't act like he's not a crucial part of it. We can't do that. We cannot do that. And we can't act like he's keeping the legacy going along with Dolph's family. Paper route. So let's go listen. Let's just see what's out there today. I thought today was a good day. Y'all get the likes up. You know, come on in, hit the like button. Let's spin this bin. That's because one of the ones we're going to look at, I haven't heard it. I waited. I said, dang, I sure want to listen to it. But I want to do a reaction to it with my tea sippers so we can respond together. Is that all right? Is that all right? Tea sippers, is that okay with y'all today, this Saturday? Go on, get y'all tea. I was sipping on some tea, you know. Ooh, I'm getting some in my ear. Let's go. Yes, okay, let's go. We're going to do this thing together. And let me then, okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this together. We in this thing together. We ride or die together. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. What we sipping on? Y'all got y'all tea? Y'all got some popcorn? That's, baby, because the last few we've been checking out has been very informative. Hey, Miss T. I had to go. Hey. Y'all, Miss T, her and Madam was over there. We talking, we finna sip. You know, I was getting my tea ready when I was over there with y'all. So we can talk about Daddyo. He's often overlooked, or he ain't forgotten. We just don't cover him, you know. And I just think he's been a little too quiet, a little too silent, and a lot is going on. And a lot is supposed to be coming forth because we know them laws want more from Quit. And I think some of that demanding, I think is Mia J. I think Daddyo has a voice in it. I think Dolph family trust Daddyo because Daddyo know them streets. And do Daddyo know Quit? I wish, oh man, I wish somebody who was interviewing would ask him, Quit, do he know when y'all from the same hood? I mean, y'all in them streets, y'all dibble and dabble. Y'all got to know each other. Was y'all cool before? That's the type of stuff I want to know. You know what I mean? Let's go, though. Let's go then. I'm about to get some food. I'm listening. Let's go. Get your hot tea. Right. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Yes, indeed. We finna sip some tea together. We finna dissect this together. We finna watch this together. We finna react together for the first time about Daddyo. Let's go. and jam to some. Okay, quit from DHG. Most like what's DH? What's DH? Thunder. Hey, lady. Y'all, I gotta give my Thundercat roar. Hey, lady. Hey. How you doing? It's been a minute. I hope all is well. But what is DHG? I don't know what I don't know what DHG is. That's new to me. Getting them grandbaby bottles together. All right, Granny. I got my teacup over there. Let's go. Y'all hit the like button. They coming in, but the likes ain't going up. And Vicky said, don't start that, AunTeaFee. Let's go. That's neighborhood right next to, okay. I thought it was Magnolia. Child, it's just too much. The map. Oh, okay. Let's go. We listened to some new jazz today. I like him, I think. He started out pumping. This is who I'm listening to, y'all. Let's go. Let's get to it. And let me tell you, I'm going to show y'all what made me. I'm going to cut it down a little bit. Okay, respect the program like a football game. Magnolia right. Okay, right there too. Okay, okay. Because I know that from old Fake Gold. And he been MIA. Has anybody seen 50 Gold, Fake Gold? I think he using a fake page. Hating on the cool. But is he still amongst the living? Is he alright? He was the first person I heard throw out quit. If I'm gonna be truthful. Folk talking about snitching. Shit, he snitched first, didn't he? So what made me bring up Daddyo? I saw this. Let me show y'all what I saw. And made me. And just so y'all know, I reshared this from 2 years ago. And I reshared it to be relevant. Because it's so relevant right now. I shared this upload. Let me show y'all what I shared to keep it alive and popping. And as a reminder, this upload right here, YOGOTTI. Well, I think it was a tweet. And he sent that message to Straight Drop, get booked. He bonding out. January 6, 2022 at 9:58 a.m. Tweeted from his iPhone. I wanted us to be reminded, you know, because we know right now they won't quit to give up Gotti. And Gotti trying to act like he ain't had no parts in it. He ain't know nothing about it. He ain't had no knowledge. And he think that he, you know, what they call that when they swept it clean, you know, and removed all of that and made it disappear, thinking did nobody have it, still don't have it, like it's out of sight, out of mind. I wanted folk to remember that he had knowledge and contact with Drop and approved financially. He approved what Straight Drop did. Okay. for the non-believers, you know, that wasn't around at that time. You know, he even knew to do them double P's. It was double P's before it was triple P's. Okay. I reshared that one. Yeah. So what I saw that made me say, okay, it's time for us to talk about Daddyo. Because it's time for him to surface somewhat. Let us see you at court. Let us something. Give us something. We know you still working, but how you feel? What you thinking? And then I saw this. And then I saw that chain. And then at first I was like, is that Dolph grandmother the necklace that Dolph wore? Is he wearing Dolph jewelry? And then I saw that picture. No, he got his own necklace made. Keep Dolph with him forever. Around his neck. Hey, Kawana. So this is what made me say, okay, it's time for us to go in and touch bases on Daddyo, because there is a whole list of accomplishments and a whole little Daddyo, the silent force behind Paper Route Empire. I said, okay, let's go. And then it started talking about it's far more than just Dolph, Young Dolph's business partner. He's a silent force in the hip-hop industry, the driving force behind the success of Paper Route Empire. I said, okay, give him his flowers. Early life and partnership with Young Dolph. Born and raised in Memphis. Friendship with Young Dolph began on a basketball court in their hometown. I said, give him his flowers. Give him his flowers. This friendship quickly evolved into a powerful partnership with Daddyo, becoming Dolph's manager and co-founder of PRE, an independent powerhouse. Their decision to be independent helped contribute to some jealous people to take out Dolph, because they decided that they didn't want to have to bend over and be ran through the system, the rap system, to be successful. Yeah, I said, well, let's give him his flowers, T-Sippers. We got to give him his flowers. Let's see what else to say. You know, if we really believe that Dolph made some good business decisions, you know, he chose well, so much so that people wanted to take him out over it, then we need to, you know, give the ones who helped him along the way their flowers. And we got to see what he was about. We know that there was businesses and houses and stuff that Dolph, while he was alive, chose to put in Daddyo's name. He was a business partner. So let's listen. It says, what else did it say? Independent record label has become a major player in the hip-hop Daddyo's business. Okay, his net worth estimated what? 10 mil. Yeah, give that man his flowers. You know, I often say Dolph chose well. Another person, before I forget, Dolph made another one. He made good choices with his artist, a trucking company. Yeah, I saw a nice camouflage. Hold on. A nice camouflage 18-wheeler that. Yeah, and then I even saw where they tried to mimic that. Big Juke did that trucking for his son and nephew. But hold on, it's another one of our Dolph artists I adore him. He makes me smile. He makes me proud. And I wish that he could mentor a lot of young men. He's an awesome guy. I just want to give him his accolades and his flowers. Now, hi, scorekeeper. I'm trying to get to it before I say his name. And I know I believe he knows how I feel, because where is it at? Dude, you hiding from me? Don't tell me a secret agenda. Who? No, I just want to give, what you talking about? Stop playing. Big Juke had a trucking business for his, I think a son, a nephew, or somebody. He did everything that Dolph did. On the cool, they try to mimic it. But before I finish with Daddyo, I just need to give a shout out to another good choice that Dolph made that was not a rapper. Hold on, where you at though? Y'all, Grove Hero. Yes, Tribal. Grove Hero. I be proud of him like he mine. Like he I be so proud of Grove Hero. He is really a blessing, and I think Dolph chose well with choosing him too. He was a good student. I think KEYGLOCK, a good student. I'm trying to get to Grove Hero. I saw something that today, I don't know where it's at, of his, the house. He bought up a whole block in his hood. Basketball, a playground, a community center he's gonna have built. Hiring people in his hood, giving them jobs. He's just keeping the legacy going his own way. I really, really adore Grove Hero. And I think we as a race of people don't give credit where credit is due while people are alive. So that's the only yes, Grove Hero is a big blessing. Yeah, he is one of the ones that I would love to meet. I would love to meet him. And I really think that if I did meet him, I think that I would shed some tears. Isn't that funny? Because he is really, really a blessing. And he's humble. He funny. He goofy. But he's really a blessing. And yeah, I think Dolph chose well. I'm going to get back to Daddyo. I'm trying to find what I saw earlier. And they say people don't normally talk about it. And since we're giving our flowers, we need to give Grove Hero his flowers as well. Is a real yes. And I also commend him because he has done his best to stay out other than slapping a whole new taste into old boy mouth. I mean, made him taste the metal. Yeah, AunTeaFee, you it's gone, y'all. It's gone. He's really stayed out of the mess. I commend him from that. So, because you know what that means to me? That means that you can bypass it. If Grove Hero bypassed it, then that means some of the other people who act like, you know, that they're a product of their environment. They don't have to be. And maybe he needs to write a book. Maybe he needs to do his memoirs of how he stayed out of the beef. Teach that. Those are teachable moments. You know, that's something that's needed in the hood. And maybe that's something that he will provide in his outreach center once it's built. But kudos to Grove Hero. I wanted to show what I saw today. Maybe it's gone. But kudos to him. Let me get back to Daddyo. Let's go. Shout out to Grove. I need to add him to it. So he said he estimated worth, where I leave off, accumulated through the successful ventures with PRE and other business endeavors. Latest news, continuing legacy. Following the tragic passing of young Dolph, Daddyo has stepped up to continue the legacy of PRE, ensuring the label remains a force to be reckoned with. And I know that is pissing off whoever couldn't stand Dolph's success. Ensuring the label remains a force. He continues to support and developing the next generation of hip-hop artists. Co-founder, instrumental in PRE success, estimating net worth 10 million, continuing young Dolph legacy. He is known for his low-key demeanor. Is he really low-key? Prefers to operate behind the scene. He is deeply respected within the hip-hop. Let me move it up. Because ain't nobody tried to fool with him. Wasn't no bag put on his head. So, but this is who they say on the cool the Big Juke wanted to be like. He wanted to be Daddyo on the cool. Was he scared of Daddyo? Because I don't think Daddyo that's silent. I think they don't fool with him on purpose. That's just my opinion, but I don't know. He is deeply respected, where is it at? Within the hip-hop community for his business savvy and loyalty. Daddyo is committed to giving back to the community and supporting the young entrepreneurs and conclude. Okay, there. Okay. I saw that one the other day. And I think I just saw this one today. I said, okay, so yeah, it's meant for me to talk about Daddyo. It's meant for me to talk about Daddyo. Daddyo got some real hitters. He got some, okay. That man plays no games. Ask Juke. Okay, hold up. Okay. Okay. So I was headed in the right direction. Okay. Y'all, I ain't gonna show y'all this because I'm being serious. I was gonna show y'all something that was funny, but I ain't gonna do that. And then I saw this one today. And this is what said, okay, yeah, we need to go and talk about Daddyo. Something must be brewing. Something must be brewing. Is he finna talk? Is he finna get his opinion? What is that saying down there? I said, okay, well, let me get my tea sippers ready. So he very low key. What else I missed? Know you heard of Deadly and Silent. Okay, I think he will be because he's going to teach his son. Okay, he's a comedian in his own way. Oh yeah, he a comedian. Daddyo has about 75 million. Ooh, okay. Shout out to Daddyo. We finna listen to some things about her. Now, what did this one say? Because I see boardroom operating behind the scenes. It's the same thing. A testament of his success, Daddyo's. From the streets to the boardroom. Daddyo is a private individual. Where is it at? I can't see it on here. Let me look. The private individual who shuns the spotlight refers to let his work speak for himself. Epitome of a hip-hop mogul, a solid force. I mean, is he cool with like Jay-Z now? Let's listen to this. Let's go, y'all.
Wait! I'll tell you what that shit like. That shit like these niggas having all these kind of accents. Real stuff. This cool might be clean, but that shit like 08. You know what I'm saying? Like 08. Jumping this shit. My foot on the gas and ain't lit up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like mixtapes before the Hustler's Paradise.
Shout out to Rap Lock.
When Dolph died, the game took a huge loss. Just imagine the magnitude of the shit that he was doing, or did, popping out on the scene as a true independent artist in 2008 with his debut mixtape, Paper Route Campaign. And just a little over a decade later, he was putting chains on bosses' necks.
Can y'all hear?
No, we got it. She doesn't want to hear now.
And I got a mission.
I need them glasses, dog.
But there's one key player behind behind the scenes of PRE's success, someone young Dolph met on a basketball court at the young age of 10. And this individual will help later turn the young hustler into a household name.
Hey everyone. Interrupting your research with huge news.
Is it the new iPhone 16 Pro?
Yes. How'd you know? It's on the screen.
Hey boy, y'all sure love me. Nigga, what? Y'all so
Oh, that's when Daddyo gave
Hey,
Baby Hollywood Baby.
Hotel, you know you love me, boy. But baby, cause I got them papers with it. Hey, Daddy, yo, what's poppin'? Hey, man. Man, you know, Dolph told me, he said, man, my grandkid gonna know who you is, baby. I said, and look, okay. Big blessings from Memphis all the way, by way of heaven.
Dolph, can we get Daddy on the phone? I want to confirm his drink order. Okay, but I want to know what he wants to change. You want baguette background? You want the already buttered?
Daddyo is a real boss.
No longer background round diamonds? Background round diamonds?
Exactly. With that being said, this is common knowledge, nigga. Everybody, I ain't saying that the niggas don't know. So, with that being said, them niggas already knew each other, right? And them niggas already had a rapport. Big Jug wanted to.
Oh, that's why I heard. Okay. Okay.
So, when you got a brother that's extremely talented, wanted to, already knew each other, right? And them niggas already had a rapport. Big Jug wanted to be like Daddyo. So, when you got a brother that's extremely talented and get already where he at, he was working with him, all right? Yeah, he was fucking with him. He was fronting him. Begging me to sign with you, but I had too much paper. Still that same nigga that used to front your.
Hold on, it's spinning. Hey, Reflection. Kimberly. It's spinning. Hold on.
That same nigga that used to front your.
Oh, okay, so I don't know why it's spinning. Let me. Oh, you lying to me. Hold on, y'all. That's why the music stopped too. My internet is spinning. Hold on. Oh, Lord. This ain't never happened before. Hold on, y'all. Okay, tea sippers, did you smack? I'm trying not to say nothing. Maybe that's why it started spinning. Ha! I don't know, but I need for it to come on. Yeah, I know this ain't happening. And the music ain't came back. There you go.
We're visible. If you're looking for one-line wireless plans without hidden fees and surprise charges for just $25 a month, Visible is for you.
Let's get
That's
back.
one line for one.
It started over. Hold on. I was gonna say, Lord, now I know. You know we need to hear this.
Hey, boy, y'all told me, he said, man, my kid gonna know who you is, baby. I said, and look, okay. Big blessings from Memphis all the way, by way of heaven.
So, can we get Daddyo on the phone? I want to confirm his drink order.
Yeah, confirm, bro. I'll confirm it.
Okay, but I want to know what he wants to change. You want baguette background?
You want the PRE letters? Yeah. No more letters.
Background round diamonds?
Background PRE.
Exactly. With that being said, this is common knowledge, nigga. Everybody, I ain't saying it in the So, with that being said, them niggas already knew each other, right? And them niggas already had a rapport. Big Took wanted to be like Daddyo. So, when when you got a brother that's extremely talented and get already where he at, he was working with him though, right? Yeah, he was fucking with him. He was fronting him. Begging me to sign with you, but I had too much.
Thank you, Jalen. A cup of tea for Fee. It's on me. Thank you.
Found out he a bitch too now. I call him your big sister, bitch. I made Dolph shoot basketball when he was about 10 years old. It was in the hood, we was hooping. I think you look up to me, man, cause I used to have that jumper and that crossover, you feel? I had what he wanted, the package. It was one of the first niggas showing me $500,000. Whatever gang he was on, that's what I was on. So he like, bro, I'm just have you so bossed up and flexed up, but like, ain't nobody gonna be able to tell you shit. Me and Daddyo used to always freestyle, that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That bullshit, rap, freestyle. And so all our partners would come around, they freestyle too, man. Everybody know like, these niggas be dead serious freestyle against each other. You know what I'm saying? So everybody like, bro, you need this. Bro, they wanna come make a song. I got some bullshit, like, bro, make a song. They like, man, bro, you need to do that shit for real. It was a struggle at first. This shit ain't always been like peaches and cream. When it first started, people were throwing the CDs on the ground and shit. But still being like, fuck, they throwing the CDs on the ground. I'm like, shit. What time the club closed at? Was it 3? Go back at 4 or 5 and pick the CD back up and pass them out the bar. We passed them out so many times, people put them in. Like, I done heard people really say, man, listen, y'all done gave me this CD so many times, I'm finna put it in my player right now. Then the same people I bump back into them, man, that motherfucker bumping. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first show, we wanted to open up bad. It was OJ the Juice Man. You know what I'm saying? They were like, if you open up, you gotta pay $10,000. Shit, we gave them $10,000. You know what I'm saying? Everybody like, man, y'all crazy. Y'all just gave them for $10,000 open up. Damn right. We done paid out 40,000 CDs. Damn right, we ready to hit the stage now. We opened it up, came in there, we was like 100 deep. Everybody like, man, who is that? Oh, this Dolph. Played his music. We done passed out 30,000 CDs. You already know what they did. It was stupid in there. Like I always say, man, it's grind. Who got more work than Dolph? Who got more videos out than Dolph? Who got more CDs out than Dolph? Dolph got that work.
Looking at the success that PRE and Young Dolph have today, it's wild to think that it almost didn't happen. In the May 2017 interview with XXL, Dolph would speak about an incident that would happen 10 years prior to the interview. On a road trip from Memphis to Chicago, where Dolph is actually from, for a court date, Dolph and Daddyo, the co-founder of PRE, got into a serious car wreck. Dolph, who was driving, would explain how he dozed off and the car would flip 3 times. He would describe the 2007 incident as scary as fuck and said it was a major turning point in his life. The very next year, he dropped the Paper Route Campaign project, and followed up with the tape that would take him to the next level. The DJ Scream hosted Welcome to Dolph World, which featured 8-Ball and MJG and 2 Chainz on multiple tracks, which was also actually the first time I would hear his music. When people think of the record label PRE, the first name that comes to mind is obviously the late Young Dolph. Then people will probably think of Young Dolph's cousin, KEYGLOCK, or even his close friend, Jay Fizzle, or even Big Moochie Grape. But the name people should be mentioning, and is barely mentioned, is Daddyo. For those that doubt Daddyo's influence on Young Dolph's career, they need only to look at the Paper Route Empire website, where in the About section, it states that
I recently watched
which
this.
once began as a permanent home for Young Dolph's own music, has evolved into a united collective that continues under the guidance of CEO Daddyo. In that same 2017 article where Dolph described the life-changing car accident, he also revealed how deep their bond went, unknowingly explaining how much money he blew on jewelry. Dolph, 31 at the time, would say, I spent $100,000 with Icebox, a couple $100,000 with IVN up in New York. I spent a couple $100,000 with TV Johnny. I be dealing with something from everyone. I get bored and go buy some shit. When I'm in New York, I go buy something. In Atlanta, I go buy something. Shit, look at today. It don't even look like a day that make you want to go buy something. It's gloomy as hell out here. I'm really just wanting to go get the earrings clean. But fuck it.
Yeah.
My boy get a new rollie. XXL magazine would explain that gift to Daddyo was a sign of appreciation from Young Dolph to Daddyo for his constant support, saying that the two's relationship went beyond business and into family territory. Being alongside Dolph since day one during his rap career, Daddyo and Dolph would go on to make Billboard's top indie power list starting in 2020. They would miss the list in 2021, but would then go on to make it 3 years straight from then until this year's most recent list. From having Dolph and KEYGLOCK's jewelry featured in the National Museum of American History Ice Cold exhibit to KEYGLOCK selling out Red Rock and receiving gold status for Let's Go, Daddyo has managed to keep the momentum going for PRE despite the tragic loss of Young Dolph. And speaking on Young Dolph, while he was alive, Daddyo would say, Dolph was the type of person to care about everybody around him. The stuff that he was doing then, he was just doing it on another level. He's been taking care of his family. He moved his mama out the hood. He's just like me, family first. And with all the talk on the internet, pointing to him to being the mastermind behind all the chaos going on, it's not enough talk about his accomplishments and what he was able to make happen from a chance meeting with a 10-year-old kid at a basketball court. Now, if y'all in Memphis or anywhere, as a matter of fact, I need y'all to get in the comment box and let me know if y'all.
How can you be impressed with somebody at 10 years old? How much older is Daddyo than Dolph? Shout out to Paper Rob. Okay, we back over here. Oh, Lord. I'm always doing something. Let's check this one out. This is back on Dolph. I don't know what I just did.
We print tabletops that get your brand seen up close, and retractable banners that stop everyone in their tracks. We print A-frames.
Emerge. One not rooted in rap beef, but the complex world of gang alliances. But how did this result in Dolph's death? Keep watching to the end to find out if Dolph's gang ties resulted in his own demise.
You know, so let me stop. Let me stop, because I think we at this point now. Hold on, let me turn this around. Hold on. Because I think now we should be at a point, I don't know how to process this, because at this point now we should be at a point that we can't be blaming this on Big Unc and D-Money and can we? Could that be the momentum on why STRAIGHTDROP said, yeah, I'll take it, I'll take this? Or could it just been all money? Because, or could that have been the reason why Juke, once Gotti said, yeah, this motherfucker gotta go, you know, they talked it out, and he was like, shit, I know who to go get. I know who can get the job done. And he was like, handle that. And then Juke went to the street and went to quit because of Trula, already knowing that they had some issues and some beefs and misunderstandings and shit like that. You know, could that have been the reason why he went to them to do the job? Because we can no longer keep saying, and the reason I'm saying this now is because what I'm about to listen to, they still trying to tie it to because Dolph signed Big Unc. And I don't know if I can still roll with that now. Can we? Can we? Yeah, it was a bunch of stuff going out in them streets. But if what came out in court, now I know it's a whole bunch of more. And maybe I'm thinking past it too soon. Because even Paper Route Wu said a whole bunch was never even touched. And if a whole bunch wasn't touched, then maybe that's where that lies. Because right now I'm thinking it wasn't about And what we're about to hear, if this is where I heard this at, hell, Big Unc was affiliated with CMG. See, so it's a few new little gems that has fallen out. Because I didn't know that Big Unc was affiliated with CMG. So if he was affiliated with CMG at one point, why would they be blaming Big Unc? I don't know if we can still say that it's because Dolph signed Big Unc. Can we? T-sippers, especially y'all from Memphis, can we? Or is that gonna come out later? I mean, because at this point we gotta roll with what we know is true and what them people are listening to. Well, what people, AunTeaFee? Them law people. Them DAs, that discovery, that 2,000-3,000 pages of discovery, them people that's gonna either take a plea or a proper from quit believing that he done told them all the truth. The truth will set you free or give you a reduced sentence, leniency, because you going to jail. Now, you may not go for life, but that ass is going to prison. Okay? If the streets don't get you first. That's what they told me. That's what he said, if he's still standing. Because they saying they trying to lay his ass to sleep. Because there's a bag on his head. Like there was a bag put on his daughter's head. Now, I don't know if that's true. That's just what the words some people in the streets are saying. So, I wanted to throw that out there before we listen to this. Because I think I saw that it's going to be in here. And I don't necessarily agree with that right now. So let's go. AunTeaFee, are you putting out a disclaimer? Yeah, I'm putting out a disclaimer. Because when you know better, you think better. And some things done came out that we didn't know 2 years ago. Let's listen. Where my battery? Oh, I can hear old Linda now. To my AunTeaFee, is your phone charged? Let's go.
He forged ties with two prominent Memphis gangs, Double R and the Trulia Mafia.
And the this boys, these people need to stay out of hood. Now they really need to stay out of hood shit. Cause this guy here, he I don't know, dude is Trulia, not Trulia, you know. Stop taking our hood term. Let's go. And another thing. How does Daddyo and Kamisha White? Lord. I don't need to say it. Is that what you finna tell me? I don't need to say it. How does she feel? How does Daddyo feel about her? Hold on, let me get on back to where I was. Yeah, this is finna go off in here. It's finna go off in there, y'all. It's finna go off in there, and I touched on it a long time ago. How does she feel when she see this? How does Daddyo feel about his mama? As bad as she talk about Dolph and blame Dolph. You can also support. Thank you, Kimberly. How does he feel about her mama? Knowing that she promotes his death. I think about that too. How does he process that?
Double R and the Trulia Mafia. These alliances brought Dolph deeper into the...
And why his name ain't came up at all? Why his name has not come up at all? Yeah.
Alliances brought Dolph deeper into the street politics. Double R and the Trulia Mafia. These alliances brought Dolph deeper into the street politics. Once united under the same gang, Double R and Trulia Mafia were once a family. But when blood was spilled in the streets, Double R and Trulia Mafia forced the streets of Memphis to pick a side.
The real story behind the music begins about 10 years ago, when Young Dolph was affiliated with a young street rapper called J Money. J Money would post pictures of Dolph visiting his hood and saying that Dolph always told him that he wanted to see him win and eat, along with posts calling Dolph's crew Paper Route Empire his family. J Money was part of a gang called Trula Mafia. From the Orange Mound neighbor, always told him that he wanted to see him win and eat, along with posts calling.
Is that Teasy back in the day?
And Dolph's crew paper route empire.
J Money. See, how can Commission be saying Dolph wasn't family first, She forgets shit like this. She'd be like, where? When Dolph do something for my son? J Money, Trula. He started Trula. Yeah. She have amnesia. She must smoke weed and shit. She must do pills.
His family. J Money was part of a gang called Trula Mafia from the Orange Mound neighborhood in southeastern Memphis, which borders the Castilla Heights neighborhood where young Dolph grew up. J Money was a respected member of the Trula Mafia and was active in the streets from a young age. At just age 18, J Money was charged with the murder of another young man who was supposedly his good friend.
Want to know how to rank Google My Business and Google Maps profiles in 90 days without needing an entire SEO team? Have you ever worried about your ability to generate consistent results for your Google My?
But even that situation would seemingly not slow him down. Age 18, J Money was charged with the murder of another young man who was supposedly his good friend. But even that situation would seemingly not slow him down. And already later that year, J Money was again in trouble with the law, this time due to an aggravated assault charge. His Opps. And sadly, in 2016, J Money would be shot dead in an apparent gang-related revenge killing. J Money was a high-ranking and respected member in Trula Mafia, who had deep connections with many different gang-related revenge killing. J Money was a high-ranking and respected member in Trula Mafia, who had deep connections with many different gangs in Memphis. His murder would allegedly cause a major power vacuum within Trula Mafia, leading to internal conflicts.
I never understood why Money killed his friend.
Between two factions in the
J Money. Oh, okay. Let me go back to, oh no, okay, I'm thinking about when he got killed. J Money killed his friend. Okay, let me see what I remember about that. Let me see.
And already later that year, J Money was again in trouble with the law, this time.
So this right here, Jeremy White, she was 20, he was 18, and the other sister, Crystal, was 22. They was charged with aggravated assault, had a $100,000 bond. This was a long time ago, like 20, almost 9-10 years ago. He was 18 and had a $100,000 bond. Okay. Man charged with fatal shooting. So Monroe, investigators say Monroe knew White and got out of the car so White, oh, that's when he was killed. Man charged in fatal. 6 people was in the car, including 19-year-old Denzel Monroe, who was killed. So Monroe got out of the car because J Money was shooting at the car. J Money was shooting at the car with 6 people in it so that the other people wouldn't lose their life, or he sacrificed himself and got out of the car so that J Money can shoot him down. Investigators say Monroe knew White and got out of the car so White would stop shooting, but was hit. Let's go.
Situation would seemingly not slow him down. And already later that year, J Money was again in trouble with the law, this time due to an aggravated assault charge.
So he shot and killed somebody,
and sadly,
and then the same year he got in trouble with his sisters, kinfolk. Okay.
Double R and True Mafia forced the streets of Memphis to pick a side.
The real story behind the music begins about 10 years ago, when Young Dolph was affiliated with a young street rapper called J Money. J Money would post pictures of Dolph visiting his hood and saying that Dolph always told him that he wanted to see him win and eat, along with posts calling Dolph's crew Paper Route Empire his family. J Money was part of a gang called True Mafia from the Orange Mound neighborhood in southeastern Memphis, which borders the Castilla Heights neighborhood where Young Dolph grew up. J Money was a respected member of the True Mafia and was active in the streets from a young age. At just age 18, J Money was charged with the murder of another young man who was supposedly his good friend. But even that situation would seemingly not slow him down. And already later that year, J Money was again in trouble with the law, this time due to an aggravated assault charge of his Opps. And sadly, in 2016, J Money would be shot dead in an apparent gang-related revenge killing. J Money was a high-ranking and respected member in True Mafia, who had deep connections with many different gangs in Memphis. His murder would allegedly cause a major power vacuum within True Mafia, leading to internal conflicts and eventually a full divide between two factions in the gang, with some of the original True Mafia members breaking off to start their own set titled Double R, meaning rich and ruthless, with many of these members allegedly all in the gang, with some a major power vacuum within True Mafia, leading to internal conflicts and eventually a full divide between two factions in the gang, with some of the original True Mafia members breaking off to start their own set titled Double R, meaning rich and ruthless, with many of these members allegedly also having ties to the Grape Street Crips. In fact, another legendary Memphis artist, Pooh Shiesty's cousin Big Scar, real name Alexander Woods, would be one of the former True Mafia members who was also affiliated with the Grape Street Crips, and he would eventually leave the original True Mafia to join Double R. Things would further escalate between both camps when Double R member BG, aka Baby Grape, was allegedly killed by 3 True Mafia members, C-Mode, Zay, and Go Crazy. Go Crazy, real name Carlos Lacey, would eventually go down for this murder. The deceased man, BG, was actually a close friend of Big Scar, and this incident would allegedly be the catalyst sparking a war between both groups in the streets of Memphis. Shortly after, Double R would retaliate, killing Zay, one of the original True Mafia members suspected of being involved in the hit. Following this, True Mafia and Double R would go back and forth numerous times. C-Mode would return home from jail after a separate case, sending shots at Double R in a song called Send a Hit, which made himself an even bigger target, with him even naming himself as the main op. But his run as a rapper would be short-lived, and he would eventually be charged with 7 counts of attempted murder after shooting up a house twice.
People are... Hold on, let me... It don't give his real name. I gotta look that article up. What you say? Hi, Diamond. Oh, wait. That Woods, another name came up too. Back in that with the Bow Vans, the Woods. I think the name I heard was the Long.
Killing Zay, one of the original True Mafia members suspected of being involved in the hit. Following this, True Mafia and Double R would go back and forth numerous times. C-Mode would return home from jail after a...
I'm trying to see if it give his real name, C-Mode. I'm glad you're feeling better, Diamond. Okay, here Wood.
Separate case, sending shots at Double R in a song called Send a Hit, which made himself an even bigger target, with him even naming himself as the main op. But his run as a rapper would be short-lived, and he would eventually be charged with 7 counts of attempted murder.
What's his name? I'm trying to see if he's still locked up. What's his name? Byron Walker. Here, Walker. Okay.
After shooting up a house twice.
People at this home on Mars put up this camera after someone shot at or near their home twice in the same week. Other people who live in this neighborhood say they feel like hostages in their own home because of the random gunfire.
Meanwhile, D-Money, the brother of J-Money, would also be shot dead in May 2020, causing yet more friction between these warring groups. After D-Money's murder, rumors would spread that he was allegedly killed by the artist named Big Unk, formerly known as Uncle Danny.
I'm gonna go back, y'all.
Big Unk is allegedly affiliated with the Double R crew, as well as YOGOTTI.
Look at all these charges.
He was a prominent street rapper from Memphis, known for showing off serious weapons in his music video. For example, seen here, surrounded by goons and a whole lot of heavy.
He been in jail. Let me get back to it. Y'all, hold on. Let me see some. Woo! He been in jail a long time. So you know how they always talking about, see, this to me would mean that they are still working on a RICO, and it's probably going to go way back. Because this man is still in jail. He been there since 2020. You know how they always talk about the ongoing investigation? He's still there. He ain't moved. You know, he got a $2 million. He got a couple of $1 million bonds. Some of them he done been sentenced on. But he's still looking at 2.6 mil. And these cases been since 2020. They still trying to put bodies on him. He's still in Shelby County, y'all. Him still in the Shelby County. He been there since May of 2020. He's a major part of the divide in them streets. Let's get back. Let's see if, while I'm here, since we at jail, let's see if they done brought Cornelius back, because he's still in hiding. Let's see if a couple of folks is still there. The other Chula Mafia. Let's see if he done been moved. Jay Moolah. Let's see if he's still there. Let's see. Yeah, he's still there. Oh no, that's a different one. D Moolah out. That's interesting. Devin Burns, he's still in there. I thought he was. He's still in there. He's still there. I'm just checking on a few of these straight drop friends. Check one more. Splat. Let's see if he's still there. He's still there. AunTeaFee, what about the guy that had the Maybach waiting on him? Is he still in? What guy with the Maybach waiting on who? What guy, Granny? And waiting on who? Oh, Keon. Yeah, he out. They say he in a halfway house. He got out of the prison in the Carolinas. And he's made a post like he was playing basketball. But I heard he went from one facility to another. Here in Memphis. Let me see. Yeah, somebody. Well, they say Memphis. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to get back to it. I'm just checking. You know, once I go to jail, I have to go ahead and check folk out to make sure they still there. Or if, yeah, and why Shondell name ain't came up in these charges. And he got those same charges. I'm finna check him too. Give me a minute. I gotta check him while I'm here, and I must want to see if Cornelius is back on the roster. On the jail call. Since he mysteriously moved after he testified. Yeah, where they moving him? Is he in Davidson? Cornelius has been moved on to better, I guess, facility. And let me make sure Straight Drop's still in there. Then we can get on back. But yeah, it's interesting that CMO sitting there with a $2.6 million. Okay, hold on. That's that ongoing investigation stuff, probably. AunTeaFee, there you go again. Now I know I'm not tripping. Yeah, where's Justin? Oh, so he gone to another facility? So I guess he gone to serve his life. Straight drop gone. I thought he was still in Shelby County. They done moved that ass up out of there. I keep going back because I'm like, okay, now there go J.A. Where the rest of the J's? Am I tripping? So then when I go to the next page, it went from James, and then Kenyon. So they done moved his ass out of Shelby County? Did that happen after the 9th? Because his ass was still in there. Wow. So where is Straight Drop? Had they already sent his ass to the... Where's Waldo? Can y'all get the lights up for me? When did they move Straight Drop? Because he was still there. Because I remember somebody asked me and I checked and I said, oh, he probably going to be there just in case they need that court on the 9th. Just because he going to testify. Didn't I say that? So they don't move Straight Drop out of Shelby County. Where he at? I asked and he was there. So you asked and he was there. That ass ain't there no more. Some fishy. Am I tripping? I need for somebody else to check Shelby. Let's see. Let me go to Davidson County. AunTeaFee, we finna go to another jail? Yeah. What's going on, y'all? Are we sideways, AunTeaFee? It got my head tilted. Something ain't right, y'all. Hustle hard. Stay Where's Davidson County? Okay, once we check Davidson County, we're going to get back to the video. Is that all right, y'all? Y'all know this is what we do. We do this together. Let's try this. So no Justin. Andre, Allen, Arthur, Deshaun. and see if there's a Smith. And no Cornelius-Smith. Okay, let's get back to where we were. That's interesting, y'all. That's interesting. But let's get back to where we were.
Be charged with 7 counts of attempted murder.
Nobody knows Alexis Montgomery.
People at this home on Mars put up this camera after someone shot at or near their home twice in the same week.
Who is Alexis?
Other people who live in this neighborhood say they feel like...
Louis, who is Alexis Montgomery? Black Mac. And is that somebody in Memphis? Okay, and who is that? Black Mac. I ain't never heard that name before. Who is he affiliated with?
Incident would allegedly be the catalyst sparking a war between both groups in the streets of Memphis. Shortly after, Double R would retaliate, killing Zay, one of the original Trula Mafia members suspected of being involved in the hit.
That name hadn't came
Following
up.
this, Trula Mafia and Double R would go back and forth numerous times. C-Mode would return home from jail after a separate case, sending shots at Double R in a song called Send a Hit, which made himself an even bigger target, with him even naming himself as the main op. But his run as a rapper would be short-lived, and he would eventually be charged with 7 counts of attempted murder,
19.
shooting up a house twice.
People at this home on Mars put up this camera after someone shot at or near their home twice in the same week. Other people who live in this neighborhood say they feel like hostages in their own home because of the random gunfire.
Meanwhile, D-Money, the brother of J-Money, would also be shot dead in May 2020, causing yet more friction between these warring groups.
he not okay. So when I be poking fun, y'all, that he not that his daddy is different. He not a white. I forgot he really ain't no white. And I know I say he is a Govan. Yeah. She don't know. Bless her heart.
He'll be shot dead in May 2020, causing yet more friction.
Derek Blackburn lost to gun violence. He looked like Quit. He also looked like Keon and favors at times Big Newski. And let's go.
Between these warring groups. After D-Money's murder, rumors would spread that he was allegedly killed by the artist named Big Unk, formerly known as Uncle Danny.
What did he say? Some said his mom said something. Let's see what they say his mom said. D-Money mom said. D-Money mom said it on Facebook. So D-Money mama put it out there that it was Big Unk. Y'all see that? D-Money mom, Kamisha, said it on Facebook. Yeah, Shell, that's her name, said it on Facebook when somebody told her J Money would have rode for Dolph if he was still here when Dolph got killed. Then she responded with Dolph ain't ride for him, or, oh, they were saying J Money. Yeah, J Money, yeah. Dolph ain't ride for him or D Money. Dolph signed D Money's killer. So Kamisha put that rumor out there. And word on the street is it wasn't even Big Unc. That's when they told me to go get that song Rich and Ruthless. Do we need to listen to that today? Cause it sound like Kamisha just put a jacket on somebody's back that did not take her son out. They say it's in Rich and Ruthless. Let me lay this down right here. Let this finish and I'll be trying to pull up Rich and Ruthless. We were supposed to listen to it the other day. Is that all right?
This would spread that he was allegedly killed by the artist named Big Unc, formerly known as Uncle Danny. Big Unc is allegedly affiliated with the R crew as well as YOGOTTI's CMG crew. He was a prominent street rapper
from Memphis,
known for showing off
And it's funny because the other upload we listened to the other day mentioned one of Bread Game's artists that was Big Unc's partner. What was it? Dang, what was that man's name? I don't want to say Mo, G-Mo, C-Mo. Because I just said we just did C-Mo. Oh, man. That he was affiliated, but I thought he was a Bread Gang cat, which Bread Gang is CMG.
Big Unc is allegedly affiliated with the R crew as well as YOGOTTI's CMG crew. He was a prominent street rapper from Memphis, known for showing off serious weapons in his music video. For example, seen here, surrounded by goons and a whole lot of heavy weapons for the terrifying music video for a track called Play Dead, as well as a collaboration with Big Scar called Go Monkey, where him and his goons show off an arsenal of weapons looking like something straight out of Call of Duty. After D-Money's death and the rumors that he was involved, Big Unc, real name Daniel Banks, would simply post 3 laughing emojis on his Facebook, as well as reposting a cryptic message about some things being better left unsaid, along with a shushing emoji. Just a few days after dissing 23, D-Money would post a text message on Facebook that he had apparently received, where someone seemingly threatens to kill D-Money in his car, swearing to do it on Grape. Now, this is where YOUNGDOLPH enters the picture. YOUNGDOLPH would actually sign RR members Big Unc to his Paper Route Empire label, despite his former connection to YOGOTTI's CMG. And in signing Big Unc, YOUNGDOLPH had inadvertently picked sides in this separate beef that had brewed between True La Mafia and RR. And this would cause True La Mafia to side with YOGOTTI's CMG group and Big Unc's RR crew to side with the Paper Route Empire of YOUNGDOLPH. Now, some fans would criticize YOUNGDOLPH at this time, since he had been so close to J Money back in the day, with many being confused as to why he had chosen to sign the man who had allegedly murdered his brother. But regardless of the reasons, apparently when YOUNGDOLPH chose to sign Big Unc, he effectively made himself a prime target for True La Mafia, with Big Unc's street ties essentially bringing a younger generation of Memphis gang members to the forefront of this industry feud that had been going on between YOUNGDOLPH and PRE and YOGOTTI and his CMG label.
At this time, Dolph would make another crucial decision that stood out to most, signing the alleged killer of his close associates. To many in the streets of Memphis, this was signaling he had picked his side in the deadly war.
To side with the Paper Route. Just a few days after dissing 23 out of Call of Duty. After D-Money's death and the rumors that he was involved, Big Unc, real name Daniel Banks, would simply post 3 laughing emojis on his Facebook, as well as reposting a cryptic message about some things being better left unsaid, along with a shushing emoji. Just a few days after dissing 23, D-Money would post a text message on Facebook that he had apparently received, where someone seemingly threatens to kill D-Money in his car, swearing to do it on Grape. Now, this is where Young Dolph enters the picture. Young Dolph would actually sign RR members Big Unc to his Paper Route Empire label, despite his former connection to YOGOTTI CMG. And in signing Big Unc, Young Dolph had inadvertently picked sides in this separate beef that had brewed between True La Mafia and RR. And this would cause True La Mafia to side with YOGOTTI's CMG group, and Big Unc's RR crew to side with the Paper Route Empire of Young Dolph. Now, some fans would criticize Young Dolph at this time, posting a cryptic message about some things being better left unsaid, along with a shushing emoji. Just a few days after dissing 23, D-Money would post a text message.
See, let me tell you why I know that this ain't right. So I can't listen to it. Because 2023 D-Money was already gone. When I catch you in that Charger on Grape. So wasn't D-Money? If Dolph was taken out in 2021, this couldn't be right. What the time frame that he's saying ain't right, because it couldn't be 2023. That was just last year. So scratch that.
On Facebook that he had.
But that is a text now with a 901 number. It's just that he said in 2023, and maybe I heard it wrong, but I thought that's what I heard. But this is a text that somebody got. Let me go back just to make sure he got his time wrong.
After dissing 23, D-Money would post a text message on Facebook that he had apparently received unsaid, along with a shushing emoji. Just a few days after dissing 23, D-Money would post a text message on Facebook that he had apparently received, where someone seemingly threatens to kill D-Money in his car, swearing to do it on Grape. Now, this is where Young Dolph enters the picture. Young Dolph would actually sign RR members Big Unc to his Paper Route Empire label, despite his former connection. Seemingly threatens to kill D-Money in his car, swearing to do it on Grape. Now, this is where Young Dolph enters the picture. Young Dolph would actually sign RR members Big Unc to his Paper Route Empire label.
Man, it almost looked like Gotti. Hold on, that's why I keep going back. Is that other cat? What's his name?
Signed RR members Big Unc.
He almost looked like Gotti. That's that Beano. Is that Beano? I was like,
to his Paper Route Empire label, despite his former connection to YOGOTTI CMG. And in signing Big Unc, Young Dolph had inadvertently picked sides in this separate beef that had brewed between True La Mafia and RR. And this would cause True La Mafia to side with YOGOTTI's CMG group and Big Unc's RR crew.
So help me understand how that made him pick sides, but Mob Shad can represent both Bread Game, CMG, NIM, and Young Mob. Why is that not a problem? Why is that okay? Okay, let's keep going.
The paper route empire of Young Dolph. Now, some fans would criticize Young Dolph at this time, since he had that had brewed between Trula Mafia and Double R. And this would cause Trula Mafia to side with YOGOTTI's CMG group and Big Unc's Double R crew to side with the paper route empire of Young Dolph. Now, some fans would criticize Young Dolph at this time, since he had been so close to J Money back in the day, with many being confused as to why he had chosen to sign the man who had allegedly murdered his brother. But regardless of the reasons,
and cause his mama lied. Cause his mama lied. Dolph must have rejected her old ass too.
Apparently, when Young Dolph chose to sign Big Unc, he effectively made himself a prime target for Trula Mafia, with Big Unc's street ties essentially bringing a younger generation of Memphis gang members to the forefront of this industry feud that had been going on between Young Dolph and PRE and YOGOTTI and his CMG label.
At this time, Dolph would make another crucial decision that stood out to most. Signing the alleged killer of his close associates. To many in the streets of Memphis, this was signaling he had picked his side in the deadly war between Double R and the Trula Mafia. And many believe that this choice is what set in motion the chain of events that took Young Dolph's life. But as we take a deeper look at the Young Dolph murder trial and evidence, the motive becomes a lot more complicated. Was Young Dolph's death really tied to the streets' politics, or was it simply the result of rap beef turned real?
Right, rap
Keep
beef
watching
turned
to
real.
find out why Young Dolph was actually murdered in the streets of Memphis. On November...
So was it because of Big Unc, or was it because of Gotti, CMG, jealous? That is really the question.
To many in the streets of Memphis, this was signaling he had picked his side in the deadly war between Double R and the Trula Mafia. And many believe that this choice is what set in motion the chain of events that took Young Dolph's life. But as we take a deeper look at the Young Dolph murder trial and evidence, the motive becomes a lot more complicated. Was Young Dolph's death really tied to the streets' politics, or was it simply the result of rap beef turned real? Keep watching to find out why Young Dolph was.
What y'all think? Rap beef turned real?
On November 17th, 2021, Young Dolph was fatally shot while shopping for cookies in broad daylight. The murder trial focused on key suspects, including Justin Johnson, also known as STRAIGHTDROP, who was found guilty of first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and firearm possession as a convicted felon. Justin Johnson, who did not testify during the trial, was convicted on September 26,
Lewis, what is BOP?
The evidence presented against him.
I don't know those codes. I don't know what that is.
Surveillance footage from the crime scene and cell phone records placed him directly in the vicinity of the shooting, painting a clear picture of his involvement. Now, there's a few other key figures, but we're going to talk about all of them. So first, you have Justin Johnson, who we know has been convicted of the murder of Young Dolph.
He done aged already, didn't he?
I've got to share this.
Ooh,
Are you paying
right
around
there.
$140 or more per month for car insurance? Let me...
Shout out to
you have
Japan.
Corneliussmith.
Hold on. Let me hit the like. Make sure I hit his like button. Shout out to J Capone. drop had aged right here, baby.
But we're gonna talk about all of them. So first, you have Justin Johnson.
Look at the wrinkles on that forehead, baby. Ooh. That's the look of Lord, what in the world have I done? Lord.
Who we know has been convicted of the murder of young Dolph. Then you have CORNELIUSSMITH,
look at that forehead thing.
Co-conspirator who testified against Johnson, who admitted to his role in killing young Dolph, claiming he was paid for a hit, or at least supposed to be paid. We'll get to that later. Then we have Hernandez Govan, allegedly the mastermind behind the murder. Govan is accused of orchestrating the killing, putting Justin and Cornelius together, offering them money for Dolph's death.
Who have you gave up?
You have Anthony Big Juk Mims, YOGOTTI's big brother and right-hand man to CMG, rumored to have placed $100,000 on Dolph's head. Although Big Juk wasn't on trial due to his own passing,
that is not, stop that.
Reportedly mentioned.
Stop that. That is not why he did not stand trial. Why was he not arrested? Why was he never charged? It wasn't because he died. He should have been charged.
On Dolph's head. Although Big Juk wasn't on trial due to...
He wasn't on trial, but his ass should have been charged.
His own passing. His name had been reportedly mentioned in connection with the feud that escalated to this tragic event.
5 police sources have confirmed with Fox 13 that the person killed is Anthony Mims, also known as Big Juk. Now, Big Juk is the brother of rapper Yo Gotti. Now, we were at that scene earlier tonight. Police say 2 men were shot outside Perion's restaurant.
And where's the other guy that got shot? They have always kept that a secret too. They never said who his security. I know they took out Bowleg right before. They picked that ass. They picked him right on off. And he is related to Quet. Quet and Bowleg, who was also the security for Big Boogie and Glorilla. He did security with him. He was picked off. And then the Bovan guy. But Bowleg is related to Quet. Hernandez Govan.
The event center around 4:15. Now that's on.
The prosecution built a strong case against the defendants.
I know he didn't try to defend himself.
Footage captured the gunmen arriving and fleeing scene, while cell phone records helped trace their movements before and after the crime. Perhaps the most pivotal moment came when CORNELIUSSMITH testified that he and Justin Johnson had been hired to kill young Dolph, claiming that Hernandez Govan was behind it all. This video is sponsored by Lander. Your once.
Y'all, can y'all pause for a cause and hit the like button? Tap the screen. Tap the screen, because I promised I was supposed to not go over 2 hours. I don't never do what I'm supposed to do. I always go the extra mile, don't I? Lord, girl. Can y'all tap him upside the head? Can y'all, where is it at? Do that on your phone. Or hit the 3 buttons. Or hit the thumbs up button. Can y'all, upside, tap him. Where that nose? go brr, 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 brr. Ain't that kicking shit back, knocking shit back? Brr, brr. You can pop it however you want to do it, but can you double tap the screen for me? Brr, brr. AunTeaFee, you play too much.
Testify that CMG was behind the whole thing. It was his daughter's birthday when he went to go kill Young Dolph.
How did you get to be with Justin Johnson this day on November 17th, 2021? Oh, we knew that, you know, they had a heat on Dolph and he or whatever, so. Who had a hit on whose head? Big Chuck had a hit on Dolph head or whatnot, so. How do you know that Big Chuck had a hit?
Are we still here? Are we still here? Or is it time for me to go? What's this on my hand? I need for y'all need to throw me a comment. Tell me y'all still here. Oh, okay, I'll wait till I see some yes or no's or something. If not, I can go on and give me something to eat. Some tea. Okay, maybe they're gone. Hey Terrence, where you at? I asked y'all where y'all was. Y'all went quiet like y'all was gone. I asked y'all, was y'all still here? And didn't nobody say nothing. I went and got me some pecans. Oh, you back? Okay, come on, okay. I went and got me some flavored pecans and some tea. We back, y'all? MPD. Who is Travarius? Real Chill for the murder of Real Chill Drive. We still here feeding. Okay, I'm just checking. Let me get back.
Prior to Contrave, my eating habits were horrendous. It wasn't until I found a nurse practitioner.
That's not the one. Let's get back.
Justin Johnson this day on November 17th, 2021. Oh, we knew that, you know, they had a hit on Dolph in the head or whatever, so who had a hit on whose head?
Now, not only did this guy testify that CMG was behind the whole thing, it was his daughter's birthday when he went to go kill Young Dolph.
How did you get to be with Justin Johnson this day on November 17th, 2021? Oh, we knew that.
And YOGOTTI got a song titled November 19th. Is that his mama's birthday or something?
You know, they had a hit on Dolph in the head or whatever, so who had a hit on whose head? Big Chuck had a hit on Dolph's head or whatnot, so how do you know that Big Chuck had a hit on Dolph's head? Quick had told me that Quick and just how much money was supposed to be? $100,000 on Dolph's head. And had you agreed to do this hit? Yes, sir. Had Justin agreed to do this hit? Yes, sir.
The band told him first and then Juke.
Quick had told me that Quick and being just how much money was it supposed to be?
Then Justin.
On Dolph. And Johnson this day on November 17th, 2021. Oh, we knew that, you know, they had a hit on Dolph in the head or whatever, so who had a hit on whose head? Big Chuck had a hit on Dolph's head or whatnot, so how do you know that Big Chuck had a hit on Dolph's head? Quick had told me that Quick and being just how much money was it supposed to be? $100,000.
Crazy name still ain't come up.
And had you agreed to do this hit? Yes, sir. Had Justin agreed to do this hit? Yes, sir. We all gonna do it together? Yeah, they been on it, but yeah.
They been on it.
Was there any arrangements as far as splitting money or anything? Yeah, how much money was it supposed to be? $100,000 on Dolph. And had you agreed to do this hit? Yes, sir. Had Justin agreed to do this hit? Yes, sir. We all gonna do it together? Yeah, they been on it, but yeah.
Y'all hear that? That's the first time. Okay, so that makes sense. Let me tell you why that makes sense to me. Because I told y'all a long time ago that they had already been meeting. Straight Drop, Govan, Gotti, and Juk them had already been done discussed it. I say, well, it was out of town when they had a meeting. Let me just say that. They had a meeting out of town. I told y'all last week or week before that was the meeting that they had before Cornelius. Y'all remember that? Because I would always say LA, a house in LA looked like New Jack City. He put the house on the market. He was trying to sell the house because that was the house where they had that meeting. A long time ago. So for him to say just then, it's the first time I heard him say this, is that they've been playing it. They've been on it. And again, I say, who is going to be able to also tie YOGOTTI is Straight Drop. And they thought that they was going to get a chance to discuss that if Quit Ass would have got on that stand. But he didn't. Okay. I need to hear that one more game. I need to hear that one more game.
$100,000 on Dolphy.
And had you agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
Had Justin agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
We all gonna do it together?
Yeah, they been on it, boy.
They been on it. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all just hear that? His words was, they been on it. Y'all hear that? They been on it. Okay.
Yeah.
Was there any arrangements as far as splitting the money or anything? Do this hit?
Yes, sir.
Had Justin agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
We all gonna do it together?
Yeah, they been on it, boy. Yeah.
Was there any arrangements as far as splitting the money or anything?
Yeah, me, him, and
I wonder was CEO TZ a part of it originally? Why he say they've been on it? They had to pick him up later, huh? And why Straight Drop couldn't just do it by itself?
Yeah, so we give him Quit 10,000 apiece.
As far as splitting the money or anything?
Yeah.
We all gonna do it together?
Yeah, they been on it, boy. Yeah.
Was there any arrangements as far as splitting the money or anything?
Yeah, me, him, and me and him supposed to be giving Quit 10,000 apiece.
Alright, so you and him are gonna give Govan 10,000 apiece?
Yeah.
And how much are you gonna get?
I'm getting 40.
Okay. Had you spoken with Justin about this?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Okay. This was not something that just happened this day, but something that was in the process for weeks?
Yeah,
How did y'all hook up this day, if you remember?
Yeah, pulled up to get me. He came and got me or whatever.
Where did he get you from?
He got me from my father's house.
Where's your father's house?
I was in Montesino.
Orange Mound area?
Yeah.
Had either you called him or he called you or anything like this?
He called me first time I missed the call. Then he called me back. I answered. He was telling me basically they were pulling up because we already knew what was going on.
When you say you already knew what was going on.
Do y'all remember? AunTeaFee, did we get a pop? Yeah, we get a pop. When a content creator was saying that they knew that Cornelius was innocent, called that man's daddy, saying we're gonna get him out because we know that your son is innocent. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? Okay, let me get on back to my nuts. Sometimes you feel like a nut. You reckon he feel like a nut?
You already knew what this is about?
Yeah, because we knew they was doing a turkey drive, so...
Nah, don't name his name, please don't.
Where the West was.
I heard he had my name in his mouth last week.
Justin talked about this particular day before.
Like, nah, nothing was sick today. Like, we just knew that it was turkey drive on every day that week.
Okay.
Yeah, I got scared. I got on things.
Did y'all drive out there?
Yeah, we drove with them.
You got scared.
Stay in a hotel?
Yeah, stayed in a hotel.
About how long were you gone?
I was gone a couple days.
You got scared.
Okay.
I missed that.
Yeah, I got scared. I got on things.
Did y'all drive out there?
Yeah, we drove with them.
Stay in a hotel?
Yeah, stayed in a hotel.
About how long were you gone?
I was gone a couple days. I ain't had any more money on me.
Okay, I remember that.
Run out of money, you gotta come back.
Yeah, I gotta come back.
And you come back, you pick up that money from the old woman?
Yeah, I picked the money from her, and I saw how much it was. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Did you know that a simple glass of water could be sabotaging your battle against type 2 diabetes? Pay attention. Blood glucose up to 100.
You could sit down on pills in one day with that.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, I can let it.
What'd you do with the letter?
I flushed it down the toilet at the hotel.
Alright, is that the only time you got any money from Justin?
Nah, a couple days later, I was in the city or whatever, and he was saying that he was gonna have his folks.
I wish I know what else he gonna say. I can move on past this,
some money or whatever.
I don't want to miss them.
Hold me down, so he been pulled up about 20,000-30,000 leave, you know what I mean? But I had my girl to get out the car, and she met the person that was driving on the street or whatever. I had her to have her face mask on, and she said they had their face mask on, so we don't know who it was, but they got her $300.
$300?
Yeah.
Okay. This is from Justin's folks.
Yeah, this is Justin's folks.
Alright, so now we've been paid about...
So, you know what? You know who that was, y'all, probably. Let me sit up. Until you finna sit up. Yeah, I'm finna unplug. Since he said that. You know who that was he met with a mask on? Probably. Can somebody tell me who I'm finna say? Come on, T-Sippers. Tell me who I'm finna say. I'm glad I'm listening to this. Because y'all know I was in the air when this was going on. Ooh, T-Sippers, are you here? Now that I'm thinking. So this is one of Justin's folks that he met with his girl. He told her to put a mask on.
This is from Justin's folks.
T-Sippers, are you there? No. Not Zimmerman. He said he was meeting with one of Justin's folks.
I had my girl to get at the car.
Oh, come on, T-Sipper. So his girl met with one of Justin's folks. They both had on masks. So they don't know who was who. Oh, T-Sippers. I wish y'all would not. I wish y'all was still here. Because this is an aha moment for me. Are my T-Sippers there? Because they not. So y'all remember. When Jamarcus was about to do his plea, when he did his plea, and Hagerman, not Latoya, not Teasy. When Hagerman, remember, I said it was a reason why Hagerman made Jamarcus tell him who he was, had C and Unc. C and Unc. C was Cornelius. And Unc, well, he was trying to arrange for him to get some money. Y'all remember? Yes, but slow moochie grape. No. It was Unc. Unc, Keon, is who he met. His girl put on a mask and Unc put on a mask. Because remember, I said it was a reason why he made it a point to say Unc. Y'all remember? His brother said the two phones, one was a C, which was Cornelius, and the other one was Unc. And he didn't, well, yeah, Unc. But now he's saying they don't know who it was, because I said he know that there's an Unc. But until Unc Keon got arrested, they didn't know his name, because in his phone, he was just known as Unc. Remember? Do y'all remember? They never said his name. But then he got arrested. Okay? And that's how they got his real name. And that's how I was able to know that he is a crump. I knew he was a crump. Okay? I didn't know that he was not legally named Crump until they arrested him, got him in the system, got his, the picture. You know how they do. They arrest you for this, that. I'm confused. I thought Unc was Pre. No, that's Unc, UNCCC, Big Unc. I've already told y'all that the Unc that the DA was talking about was not Unc, Big Unc. They was trying to say, oh, it's Quit, or now it's Juke. No, they were saying it was Zebo or whatever. And remember, I showed y'all where Unc Keon did not reference Zebo as Unc. He called him Big Bruh. Y'all remember? I also showed y'all where Cornelius didn't reference Quet as Unc. They referenced him as Big Bruh. Said Straight Drop and Quet was like family. He called him Big Bruh. He's like a big brother to him. So they were never referenced as Unc. But Unc was in his phone. And Unc is who met Cornelius and gave him some money. And that Unc is Unc Keon. That's why he said that. So they knew that there was an Unc. But he could not place the Unc because they came in masks. He just said that his girl was masked up and the guy he met with masked up. But you best believe he know what car confused. Now that Unc, Big Unc, is not the Unc. Because hell, Big Unc was already locked up. The DA was trying to get who Unc was. And remember I said he throwing that out there so he want to let them know that Unc's name was in his phone. Y'all remember? So now this makes sense where he's saying that he met, that he put those two phones together because he was trying to get money for Cornelius because he needed some money for the birthday. So no, if you've been here, Granny, then you know that Unc, I have never swayed, hold on, who Unc is. I've never swayed. I've never went around the block and down the street and around the corner with all them 50 million different Uncs. Unc Lambert, Unc Zebo, Unc Juke, Unc, no. No. I've always said it was the crump. He a crump. He's a crump. And he was best friends. Oh, he got a new picture up. I ain't gonna show the baby. He got a new picture. He traveling. Where got it? Hell. Oh, he. Now y'all know he was just asking for a nanny to meet them out the country. So he out the country, y'all. Do y'all remember? That I know it's so many with the same names, yes. But y'all remember, I said he trying to leave when what's his name? Gotti was leaving the country. He was asking for a nanny. Do you have a passport? I pay for the trip. Y'all remember? I go, AunTeaFee, where he at? This was an hour ago. This is who he met. With a mask on his face. That gave him $100. One of Justin's friends. He a crump. You remember now? I told y'all he was trying to leave the country. He needed a nanny. Because he didn't want to leave his son. He out the country. I can't make this shit up. Remember, I done showed y'all. He is tied to Moneybag. Oh, he 15 people deep. Oh, he just met them while he was there. Okay. He making friends. Okay, let me get back. Let me get back. He said he didn't want to leave his son. Okay, let's get back. Wow. Okay. Makes sense now. Now that we know that they was nickeling, because people was thinking that he was trying to get all of his money for the hit. They were already dodging him because the streets was hot. And Cornelius was being a bugaboo and was wanting money for his daughter's birthday party. So now he trying to find nickel and dime. And man, you got a couple of hundred, I need you to meet him and give him his money. That's why he put them phones together. C and Unc. Let's go.
Damn, so dang, he been pulled up about 20, pull up on me, bring me some money or whatever.
Any money from Justin?
Nah, a couple days later, I was in the city or whatever, and he was saying it.
So after he done came back from trying to be on the run, all his money gone, he's trying to get up somebody who can get some money to Cornelius. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, he gonna have his folks pull up on me, bring me some money or whatever, hold me down. So, dang, he been pulled up about 20,000-30,000 leads, you know what I mean? But I had my girl to get out the car, and she met the person that was driving on the street or whatever. I had her to have her face mask on, and she said they had their face mask on, so we don't know who
they
was, but they got her $300.
$300. Okay. This is from Justin's folks.
Yeah, this is Justin's folks.
Alright, so now we've been paid about $800.
Yeah.
Is that right?
gave his whole life away for $800.
Is there any other payment coming?
All the payments stopped, man.
All the payments
stopped.
And a lot of people just kept trying to connect it to the Trula Mafia and Double R passing. But at the same time, CORNELIUSSMITH, he had to take a plea bargain, meaning he had to tell them everything that he did, who he talked to, and who was involved. He never once mentions Trula Mafia.
Facts.
And if you look at the video, these guys didn't know what they were doing.
Facts.
If Big Jook and Govain had hired real hitters from the Trula Mafia to go out and take out Dolph, how come they went with these guys who don't know how to shoot the guns, who are random guys, somebody who they took advantage of to go and take out the murder? It just doesn't make any sense why people keep connecting it to the Trula Mafia. One of the most powerful pieces of evidence came in the form of motive. While the internet did their own investigation when Dolph died, prosecutors linked the killing to the long-standing rivalry between Dolph's label, Paper Route Empire, and Yo Gotti's collective music group, CMG.
Now, I'm agreeing with this. I didn't get this part in here, but I am agreeing. I think that at this point, we got to stop saying it was because of Big Ump. Signing Big Ump. Hell, a Big Ump was associated with CMG before he was signed to PRE. So if that was the case, now that we know that, then hell, he should... That don't make sense, because if that's the case, why commission them not mad at CMG? He was affiliated with them longer than he was with Dolph. Why? So why, again, why does some people get passes? Oh, because Moneybag, her kinfolk, was tied to CMG. Yeah, so we almost got to stop saying that it was because of Big Unc. It was because of Gotti, jealousy, and hell, now I'm going to say, and Big Juke wanted to be like Daddy Oh. Gotti wanted to be king over Dolph, and Big Zook wanted to be Daddyo. Let's go.
Feud had played out for several years. Through diss tracks and street comp, Dolph died. Prosecutors linked the killing to the long-standing rivalry between Dolph's label, Paper Route Empire, to go and take out the murder. It just doesn't make any sense why people keep connecting it to the Trula Mafia. One of the most powerful pieces of evidence came in the form of motive. While the internet did their own investigation when Dolph died, prosecutors linked the killing to the long-standing rivalry between Dolph's label, Paper Route Empire, and Yo Gotti's collective music group, CMG. The bitter feud had played out for several years through diss tracks and street confrontations, and tragically accumulated in Dolph's murder. Now, I couldn't wrap my head around why the internet kept shifting the blame, but it played out for several years through diss tracks and street confrontations, and tragically accumulated in Dolph's murder. Now, I couldn't wrap my head around why the internet kept shifting the blame, like I said, to Trula Mafia and Double R. He just never mentions anything but CMG, Big Jook, Hernandez Govain, and Justin. I believe the violence between those gangs happened around the same time, resulting to people concluding they had tied one to another, but that couldn't be further from the truth, as we see.
So it was just easy to make it appear to create that narrative that that was the reason that it was about. To keep the street feud going on and just let them float on away and let these little cats, because remember at that time, Big Juke was still tied to AOB. So he knew what the street beef and war was like. So it was easier to keep the narrative that it was gang related, so that it would not be rap feud related as it had been previously.
Tied one to another around the same time, resulting
hey Terrence, and you got me drinking these
tied
buds.
one to another, but that couldn't be further from the truth, as we see in the trial.
So he was gonna use them young cats
again. Govain and Justin. I believe the violence between those gangs happened around the same time, resulting to people concluding they had tied one to another, but that couldn't be further from the truth, as we see in the trial. The trial has deeply impacted Young Dolph's family and fans. Dolph's sister, Clarissa.
Do y'all understand that? They just use the Opps war and put it. And what's mind blowing with that is
Thornton.
Let me tell you what's mind blowing. It was actually Kamisha who put that jacket on Big Unc's back. That he was the reason. Where'd she get that from? She put that and then ultimately put that jacket on Dolph back. So it's almost as if she was tied in the cover up for her side dude. You know, them side pieces, they can sure use their ass, can't they? Because she put that jacket on Dolph back as well as Big Unc's back, knowing good and damn well, okay, let's finish. We got to go to Rich and Ruthless. She know good and damn well Word on the street is she knows good and damn well that it wasn't
Spoke after.
But her side piece, who is affiliated with Trula Mafia, is the reason why that's why her ass is tied. She tied AunTeaFee. She gang affiliated. Her side piece is quit. Oh, okay.
The verdict, expressing gratitude to the jury and investigators while reminding everyone to focus on who Young Dolph was.
Let me
A
get
father,
to Rich and Ruthless.
a businessman,
and
a
that's how we gonna
philanthropist,
end.
someone who gave back to his community.
How does the best basketball player of all time make more in retirement than he ever did on the
I don't
court?
remember who asked me to play it. I hope she here.
On November 17, 2021, our lives changed forever.
I hope
a son, a father, a brother, a friend, a businessman, a music artist, a philanthropist, and life partner are all among just some of the titles that my brother Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. held. Titles that have now left a missing piece in the lives of so many. I want to say thank you to the jury for their service and decision in this case to bring us one step closer to justice for our family, friends, supporters, and the community that has supported us during this time.
Oh,
Thank you to Judge Mitchell, Shelby County District Attorney's Office, including Paul Hangerman and his team, the MPD, U.S. Marshals Tennessee Bureau of Investigations, and other investigators and staff that assisted us with this investigation and case, ensuring that those responsible for this crime and involved with this crime have and will be brought to justice for their actions.
Though justice was served, the trial is a bittersweet reminder of the tragic loss of a figure who meant so much to Memphis and the music world. As others suspect, like CORNELIUSSMITH and Hernandez Govain, face the day in court, Young Dolph's legacy will continue to live on, not just in the courtroom, but in his own music, and the community that still mourns his untimely death. This is a sad chapter in hip-hop's history, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked feuds. Though justice was served, the trial is a bittersweet reminder of the tragic loss of a figure who meant so much to Memphis and the music world. As others suspect, like CORNELIUSSMITH,
he take the court as a joke. I'm back. Okay, so listen. Let's listen. I remember the song. Somebody told me that I knew what the song said. I was trying to make it do closed caption. Y'all, come on. I need 10 likes. Can I get 10 likes, please? And let's play this so we can hear. This is. She know that it was not Big Unc. He the one through that made it to be about Trula. Made it be about gangs. He knew it wasn't. He knew all along that it was not gangs. The gangs was not the motive. He knew all along that it was not about Dolph signing Unc. Now, he may have been on the cool mad because Dolph didn't sign his daughter and wasn't interested in STRAIGHTDROP. I don't know. But this motherfucker here knew all along that it had nothing to do with thank you, Vicky. He knew all along, and he allowed everybody in them streets to put that jacket on Dolph and Unc. He allowed that to happen. Oh, okay. Vicky telling me to go on and play it.
And Hernandez
I had to think about it.
Face the day in court. Young Dolph's legacy will continue to live on.
Amen.
Not just in the courtroom, but in his own music. And the community that still mourns.
Because I be on his channel too. It's very interesting. Yeah, I used
his untimely.
You want me to tell you the truth? I don't know how long you been with True. If you was with True with the Mo3 stuff. But yeah, I know him. Yeah, I know him. I also know his tactics. Because I know him. AunTeaFee, are you laughing? Yeah, I know him. I ain't gonna put him on. I almost showed y'all something. But I ain't gonna do that. Unless my name come up again. But yeah, I know him. Yeah, tell me. Yeah, I know him. Yeah. I'm gonna let him make it until he slip up and say my name again and try to front me out. I'm gonna pull his coattail. I'm gonna pull that coattail, baby. I'm gonna pull that coattail. True, let me say this, Terrence. Oh, that was a meeting. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say this, Terrence. He tried to play in my face. And if you've been around here long enough, you know how AunTeaFee feel about people playing in her face. And he was one of the ones that tried to play in my face. And he is honestly one of the reasons, so I guess I could give him that credit. He is one of the reasons why I ain't communicated with him in over a year. He is one of the reasons why I started uploading my own. He is one of the reasons why. I will say that. He is one of the reasons I no longer shared, provided information to a content creator and became my own content creator. How does that sound? What was this fake play? How about that? Does that help y'all understand I know who he is? Thanks, Fee. What would he be thanking me for? Unless I helped him, huh? Huh? Okay. Yes, I know exactly. Now, I don't know why you asked me that or what he has talked about, because I don't listen to True no more. I don't. I know some of his tactics and his motives. And, you know, I'm about justice, and I'm about the truth, and I'm about getting down to it. I appreciate a nice check. If I was getting them type of checks, I appreciate the cash apps and all of that type of stuff. But I'm not going to compromise all of this just to post something for clicks and views. And I know good and damn well I don't, you know. Okay? So let's listen to it. Let's listen to Rich and Ruthless. Do y'all want me to play the whole song and slow it down? I think that's what I was asked. Or do you want me to go to... I was trying to do closed caption so that you can see what it's saying. But for some reason, it won't give it to me in English. So y'all want me to play it from the beginning, slow down, or you want me to go to the part where it's most telling? Why I can't get English?
And I heard that pussy hot nigga.
Y'all want the whole song? What is going on? Why is it not giving it to me in English? Let's go, y'all. Here we go.
That dude got left on Tree Street, dude.
There you go, right there. Do y'all remember where I just showed y'all where Derek Blackburn was assassinated, shot and killed and crashed out? I just showed you. Let me go back. Let me show y'all. Derek Blackburn. Derek Blackburn was killed on Trig and something, right? I just showed it to y'all. Mama said it was D-Money.
Meanwhile, D-Money, the brother of J-Money, would also be shot dead.
Trig Street and Oak. We see that? Y'all still with me? This is how we gonna end. Trig Avenue and Oak Street. It's where D-Money, man dead after being shot, driving into a telephone pole. Oh, they said it was May 2020. Yeah, May 2020. T-Stippers, are you with me? Say, yeah, we here, AunTeaFee. We ain't going nowhere. We T-Stippers? What you feel? Sounds good, Auntie. This seems like it's a lot of family crossing out each other. Okay. Okay. Let's listen. Okay, Sheila. Let's go. Did we hear that? He said, ooh. Ooh. Hey, Betty, y'all hear that? I don't know why this closed caption won't let me put the words up.
Ooh, I got 'em bad, I got 'em hot. I done spoke on B-Do, now they want me in the box. How the fuck we beatin' if you...
Y'all hear that? What happened on Trigg Street? And he said, oh, he spoke on Big Dude.
You swore to God it gon' be R.I.P. You ain't heard what happened to lad dude got left on Trigg Street. Ooh, I got 'em bad, I got 'em hot.
Say that again. Lord, 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 Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord.
If you go to school without...
So he dissed. He dissed. Is that what he's saying? That was he posted something. He did a slick diss, or he did, and yeah. Oh well. Oh, that's the purple, huh? That's the purple, huh? I done did it again, didn't I?
The tabs you open here are also...
So this is law AunTeaFee.
If you go to school without that too, you breaking rules. Oh, bitch, I'm CEO up in my gang, it ain't no time in me. All my niggas up some shit, you know they gotta see the bitch. If you diss on 2, 3, swear to God, it gon' be R.I.P. You ain't heard what happened to lad dude got left on Trigg.
Now you know Double R and Trula used to be one. They split. C-Mode and Zell and somebody else killed Baby Great. Remember? So they used to be tight. We just found Baby Great. They used to be family. It didn't have nothing to do with Big Aunt. Right? Okay, T-Stippers. I hope y'all ate tonight. I hope y'all ate tonight. Oh, T-Stippers. Hello, beautiful, gorgeous, sexy Fee. You doing beautiful. Thank you. Something's talking in there. Hold on. Did we eat? Did we eat? Did we eat? A lot of lying, faking, and shaking. That's why you can't believe half of what you hear. Folk put them fake narratives out there to make people react, killing up the wrong people. So a lot of people that has been taken out the game was taken out the game on a lie. All because CMG now wanted to cover for their dirt, put it in the street, made it stay in the street, made it be about they was already divided. There was already blood on the streets with them. Shit, let them little niggas, let's put it on them. And tie Dolph in there, because he signed another CMG cat. See, this wasn't because Dolph signed Lil Unc. This was because Lil Unc was CMG. And he didn't sign with CMG. He signed with PRE. Oh! AunTeaFee! See, now the docs are stuff that was Park is coming off Park. Big Unc was CMG at one point. But he didn't sign with CMG. He signed with PRE. Kind of like Dolph, MONEYBAGGYO. Dolph helped him out, right? Do I need to raise my cap up? Dolph gave him free features, knew him before he signed with Gotti. And he decided to turn on everybody and signed with CMG. Right? Left Dolph hanging. So when CMG lost Big Unc to PRE, that just kind of sealed for Dolph and his feud. How dare this sign Big Unc? And he been rolling with CMG all this time. Y'all with me? Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? That was the nail in the coffin for CMG to go ahead and take out PRE. Not just Dolph, but all of them. Now, I'm surprised Unc's name wasn't on that list. Maybe because he was still cool with that cat that we saw yesterday. But that was the nail. I'm full. I can't take no more. Bye, Betty. Laquita. Makes sense, don't it? I can see clearly now. The smoke is gone. They're smoke and mirrors. They want you to think this, but really it's that. You know what I mean? That was the straw for CMG when they lost Unc. Big Unc. Big Unc, the artist. Not Unc Keon, the money dropper. Because that's the only way we know who Unc in Straight Drop's phone was Unc Keon that was supposed to meet with C. Cornelius to get him some money. Feed me till I want no more. No, me. Oh, yeah, feed me till I want no more. I know it's bread of heaven, but we just gonna I'm gonna feed you. Did you eat? So are we clear what Unc role was? Unc role was not to bring the big role. Unc role was not to pay off the hit debt. Unc's role was when he put them two phones together trying to find somebody that would meet up with C to give him a little money to hold him over because he had just came back from Atlanta, ran out of money, because all he had was $500, right? He knew his ass was going to be back. So that was the purpose of the two phones coming together, trying to get some money for C. And he called Unc in his homeboy's phone. That's Unc Keon. And now we know that Big Unc, that's PRE, used to be CMG. Okay? We ate, I'm full, about to bust. Woo, AunTeaFee, you ain't fed me like that in a minute. Woo! Now we know that Commissioner, that she put jackets on Big Unc's back as well as Dolph back for Troller and CMG. On purpose. On purpose. Because she know that Big Unc didn't leave her son on Trig Street. Ooh. He spoke on Big Guy and they all mad. They want him in a box because he left his ass on Trig Street. Okay, good people. AunTeaFee, you swinging your hips? Yes, it's time to go. It's time to go. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Did y'all get the likes up? Can I get 10 more likes? Let's go. Debbie Hudson, hey, AunTeaFee, you gave Thanksgiving dinner. I'm full. I've been laying here listening. Thank you, AunTeaFee. I was listening. Thank you, precious. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Vicky, for your donations today. And I thank Jaylyn. Thank y'all, baby. I wanted to make sure y'all ate today. Good night. Mwah. Bye, everybody. Bye, y'all. If you didn't hit the like button coming in, as you fall out the bushes, can y'all go and hit the like button for AunTeaFee? I would greatly appreciate it. Hell, I'm full too. I fed my own dang self. You know what I mean? Now we know the real role of Unc. So that's why Unc ain't Zebo hell, because it wasn't about $100,000. It wasn't about the big hit. Thank you, Vicky. It wasn't about, oh, he rich enough to pay it off. It wasn't about that. It was about, C, ran out of money. They say the streets is too hot for them to give us our payoff. Can you meet with old boy and give him a little something to hold him over to the streets? Cool off. Well, hell, that wasn't going to ever come. Okay? And now we know STRAIGHTDROP has a habit of including people in RICOs and shit. Maybe they know. Maybe they don't know. But Unc was the person who came with the ski mask on and met with Cornelius, and his girl put her mask on. They only had a name. They didn't have a face. They didn't know the full name of Unc until Unc got picked up. Okay? He's a crump. Okay? But he's the one that delivered the $300 to Cornelius for STRAIGHTDROP. That's why Unc ain't Unc Lambert. It's old boy who done left the country. He out the country. Okay? Granny's sleep, so get you some rest. Okay, y'all. Good night. Mwah.